What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. First, I just want to say sorry for this video. I know it was supposed to be out yesterday. Didn't have time, but it's up today. I know it's a day late. I truly do apologize, but better late than never. And today, later on in this video, I will be showing the raffle. I screen record it, I put it in the wheel, I shuffle it a couple times, I tap spin, let the wheel do its thing, and announce the winner. So that will be later on in this video, so stay tuned. I won't tell you guys at what time, so that way you guys can see the video and see what time I actually posted. But I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. I live in Cali. They say there's going to be winds and rain. I hope so. But at the same time, I don't, because that could be kind of, of a disaster. But anyways, let's get into this gameplay. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to drop a like, comment, and also subscribe. Join the fam. We reached 1,700 subscribers. We're maybe like 90 away from 1,800, and just keep growing, keep expanding, which is really great. Motivates me to keep on making more videos and doing more giveaways. I will be announcing the next giveaway, maybe not in this video, because I need to make sure what I have and what I can give away, and but it will be better than this giveaway. This giveaway is a genie, which is like a $15-16 card. I haven't made sure if it's gone up or down, but genie has always been around $15-16. But the next giveaway is going to be slightly better than that, or maybe more. But if it's a lot more, the requirements are going to be a lot more as well. Just a heads up with that. So I will be announcing shortly the next giveaway. And like I said, it's always free. All you got to do is watch my videos to stay tuned. Be a subscriber and, like the videos. Show some support. If you guys comment on my videos, just know that I always reply back. So this right here, it's at Wildcard Cyclone. As you guys can see, the little mark on the bottom left corner. It's my locals. It's where I go. It's really cool vibes, really cool people. From employees to Lorcana players, really cool. And this is my locals at Tuesday. This was 20 players, and this is round 2. I'm going against Green Purple, EA Tempo. A lot of the times EA Tempo beats Ruby Amethyst, but they also got to see their lines. But if Ruby Amethyst sees their lines and knows how to play Ruby Amethyst, then it's a little bit of a tough matchup, but it's not impossible. I am also trying to add, majority of the times, the best of 2 games, like both games. But I record on a GoPro, and sometimes my GoPro overheats for some reason, and it just turns off when it wants to. So sometimes I don't record both games, but it's not because I'm losing or whatever. I don't mind posting when I lose. It is what it is. If I lose, I lose. I'm not the best player. I'm not a perfect player, and I will lose. And sometimes I lose a lot. So, hey. So right here, I'm trying to go wide, only because I'm also trying to see card draw. And also I want to be able to answer my opponent's board. He has a Snake, and Ursula, and the Krish Morphook that he just put. But I have Flynn, Sisu, and Chernobog, and Flynn is popping off, so that's why I'm not questing with Sisu, because thanks to Sisu, my Flynn is popping off, and I'm getting 3 lore. My opponent is at 7 lore, and I'm at 11. We're going at 5. Well, I'm going at 5 ink, and I'm debating what to play. I play an Elsa. Yes, I still run Elsas. This is not a Ed Shoes list. Well, at least not 100%. I think Elsa's still very good in many decks. And so, yeah. So, with the Elsa, I exert Chernobog. But I'm debating whether if I should take out Chernobog or if I should take out Ursula. I'm not sure if he's running the Shift Ursula. And but if he is, I mean, that character is pretty beefy from attack to defense. So I double swing at Ursula, just removing it because I know Curse Merfolk does not and cannot take away my Flint unless he has Fox, specifically Fox. So he plays for Genie drawing, so I know my Flint survives. And him drawing an extra card just makes his hand slightly bigger and triggering my Flint again because my Sisu is gonna be big. He plays another Curse Merfolk, and I'm going to 14. And at this time, I'm like, if I quest, I'll be questing for 4. I'll be at 18. That's deadly, especially knowing that I run goats. So I'm like, okay, he's at 9. He could quest for 6 next turn, which is pretty good too, but doesn't have enough ink to be going goat bounce, and all that. But I decide to check out Curse Merfolk. I do discard my B prep because at this moment I'm like, I don't think I need to worry about that. And I go to 17. Yes, his Genie can get rid of my Flynn, but then my Elsa will take out his Genie, so that's not bad. And he kind of has to, because if he doesn't, my Sisu will still be the highest attack and my Flynn would trigger. So I'm looking good. And I know EA Tempo doesn't have like no card removal, no monster removal, obviously, because that's usually red or steel. So I'm like, all right, I'm good to quest and just quest all out. This is a race now. So I'm at 17, he's at 9. He's thinking really hard on what to make, like his next move. And I don't blame him. Technically, EA Tempo should have a better matchup. He summons Goat, and he opts to take out my Sisu, which is not a bad trade, because his Genie survives. And that way, Flynn won't activate either. He goes to 12, and I'm like, all right, cool. I could quest to 2, and that just gets me to 19. I play a library, move both of them into the library, and I'm like, all right, let's see, what do I do? I'm thinking just quest, going to 19, but now he has to answer everything. He literally has to answer everything. I don't think he could answer the library. He might answer my board. Genie could attack Elsa. Goat could attack Flynn. But now my library survives and gives me that last lore that I need. So I'm like, hey, that's good. That's what I want. You want to put them in a position where they're not sure what to do. Once he quested with the goat, I was like, wait, you're not going to contest my board? I won. At least that's how I saw it. And because you literally need like goat and fox to take out my library, and Genie can take out Elsa, but then my Flynn survives. So, and knowing that he's only at 5 ink, going to 6, it's not, you don't have a lot of options. He plays 4 for Rabbit, drawing, plays 2 for Snake, bouncing his goat, going to 14. But then if he quests for Genie and Curse Merfolk, he only goes to 18, and I live. So he passed turn, so that was GG's. I take round 1. This is going to round 2. Again, EA Tempo has a very good matchup against Rubiam. If they see their lines, they could just pop off, go crazy, and Rubiam is pretty slow. We need to get to turn 7 for B prep and hit the big reset button, or if we're fortunate enough, turn 6, shift big Sisu and wipe the board and move forward from there. So I've gone against EA Tempo, and honestly, it's a 50-50. It's not like I don't feel like I have a good matchup, but then again, I think Rubiam is 50-50 almost with everything. The reason why I inked Friends on the other side, because I don't want to see an Ursula and for him to get my song. Because if he gets my song, like, it's bad, man. It's really bad. If he doesn't get my song, then I'm feeling good. So I'm like, all right, let me just ink it, because it's a huge plus for him and it's a huge minus for me. So I'd rather ink than have the card go to waste. At least that's the way I see the matchup. because you don't want him to have card advantage in any kind of way, shape, or form. So I'd rather use that card as an ink. Unfortunately, B prep cannot be inked, so if he hits B prep, he hits it. There's nothing I can do. He has 2 Curse Merfolk, which is pretty fast. In this matchup, he's already at 2. He could go to 6, and he does play Ursula, and I have no songs, which is really great. You do see the Brawl in my hand that I can get rid of one of his Curse Merfolk without having to discard an additional card. Because imagine if Ursula would have hit my friends, and then I have to attack his Curse Merfolk, discard another card, that's -2 cards. And then he's just going to have the advantage because I won't have those options. I decide to discard a Crab, and I'm like, hey, Crab is good, but I feel like in this matchup, a lot of them don't run, or mostly all of them don't run locations, so Crab might not be necessary. So I'm like, I'm okay with getting rid of Crab at this very moment. He plays 2 for Genie, and he quests 1 with Ursula. Going to 7, I'm at 1, but I slow his tempo a lot. I played a library only because I know with Genie and Ursula, he cannot take it away. He would need to have a Fox, but with 1, I hit his Ursula, so his Fox plus his Genie will only do 6 damage to my library, meaning it will still survive. He quests 2, going up to 9, and I gain 1 passive lore because of library. I cannot attack his Genies, which kind of suck. But getting rid of 2 Curse Merfolk and not trying to get rid of 2 Genies, it's tough. It's tough. I'm barely at 3. Both of my characters are in the library. I quest 1, and at this very moment, he was saying like, hey, you did not ready up Snake, so you can't really quest with Snake. And I'm like, but that's mandatory. Yeah, it's my fault for not readying her up, but at the end of the day, that's mandatory, so I could still quest. I'll do better on that, because sometimes I know like, hey, I'm a quest regardless, so it's like, why ready her and then exert her again? But I'll work on that. That's on my part. But that was just a little conversation we were having. And right now, he could go up to 4 more, so he'll be at 13, and I'm at 3. But we're getting closer to turn 7, and if I could be prepped, that would be great, because then that's a big reset, and I'll get card draw because my monsters are in library. So my library keeps getting me passive lore. I think it already got me 2 lores, maybe even 3, but 2 for sure. I sing with Rabbit, drawing 2. I'm trying to find answers. I'm trying to find Brawl. I'm trying to find B preps. I'm trying to find just answers for the board. For 3, I think I play Sisu here. Oh no, Fox, drawing a card with Rabbit, just trying to have a full hand, just so I could have options. For 3, I play a Sisu, inking a Sisu, and I play a Sisu. Now only my Snake it's in the library. He could quest for 5, getting him to 18, which is really close to game, knowing that he has White Rose and Goat. That's crazy. He draws 1 card, but I draw 1 card too. I don't know if that was the best decision. If I was him, I would have just quested out, raced it out. It is what it is. He summons Ursula, but he could only get 1 of my B preps. But I also have Sisus, and he sees that. I only have 1 big Sisu, by the way, and one extra B prep in hand. And I'm like, hey, that's fine. You got me an extra card draw, removing Snake, so that's completely fine. And you got rid of your Rabbit. That your Rabbit could have gotten you an extra lore. So he quests. He goes to 17. He could have been at 18. And that would have been extremely lethal, because once you summon Goat, whatever I do, it's game. I remove Goat, it's game, But he passed turn. I get 1 passive lore because of library, and I'm able to shift. So I'm like, all right, if I shift, I wipe out his whole board. He does have a good amount of cards in hand. So it's not like the end of the world. but I do get rid of everything, and I'm able to quest for 4, 3 for Sisu and 1 for Fox. And I ink 1 and put Big Sisu on the library because I know he wants to get rid of Big Sisu because it's questing for 3. And so let's get into this giveaway. Ready, guys? And let's go. So here we have it. 7 people that have joined, that are part of it, that have their subs public and not private. So let's go and see the winner. And it is Slytherin 1986. Congrats. Hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram will be in the description below. DM me. It's public. And let's get all that sorted out. Congrats, by the way. Huge congrats. So now I have I top deck another another Sisu, and I wiped his board one more time, and I still have B prep in hand. So I'm like, hey, I have game on board. I have 2 Sisus that quest for 6, library that's gonna give me 1, and Fox that's gonna give me 1. So I'm looking pretty good. He's trying to see if he could just game it. Right now, I'm counting his ink, and I'm like, if you summon Goat and Bounce, you only get up to 19, unfortunately. You don't get up to 20, and you don't have enough ink to replay Goat, unfortunately. If you get rid of my big Sisu, I still have 3 from the other Sisu, 1 from Fox, and 1 from Library, getting me enough for 20. So I'm like, hey, I feel pretty good. I got really lucky at this time because I had 2 B preps and he discarded 1. I didn't need a B prep because I had Sisu, and I top decked the other big Sisu. I could have shifted, but I didn't need to. I just wanted to apply pressure, apply monsters that had high lore count, and just pressure him. And it's looking like a GG, guys. I took it 2-0. He had the Rose going up to 18. If he would have quested with Rabbit, he would have gone to 19. He still couldn't bounce play. He bounced it, but he can't replay it. Taking on my Sisu, drawing a card, but I still have 5 lore on board. GG, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. Stay true. Peace.